What is going on, everyone? Hope everyone is having a great Tuesday. I am, so I'm hoping you are too. And if not, hopefully we can turn that around and cheer it up. So we are, as you can tell with the music, getting ready to finally take on Makoto's sister. It's Niijima. And I gotta pick who I want. What crew? I feel like Akechi kinda needs to be part of this crew, just for the story. Obviously, using him for the first, this is the first palace we've used him. He's the new character. He's been effective in the palace, so we gotta use him. And of course, we gotta use Makoto. It's against her sister. What, we're gonna have her in the back? So it's kind of really between one character. And it might not be the best decision, you know, that being the logic why I'm using the characters, but, you know, for the story, that's what we're doing. Who else? I'm thinking Ryuji. Ryuji's my boy. He got a lot of health. Kind of the main reason I'm using Ryuji. Physical power, lightning, yeah, he can do it all. Up attack. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see if it pays off. But let's go take her on. Hopefully kick her ass. That's what we need to do. So it's definitely this way. Oh, we got the music going. Get you so psyched up to do a boss battle. There are songs in this Persona, oh, treasure's gone, that I have like in my workout Spotify playlist that gets you going. The music's so good. If it pumps you up sitting down playing a game, it can pump you up in the fucking gym too. That's for sure. Alright, so let's see what she did. Obviously she moved the treasure. Alright.
Do you have a moment?
We're ready to go. And when the cinematic starts, I will not talk so we can enjoy that.
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You are making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place allows me to fight to my heart's content.
Sis.
When my father died in the line of duty, I hated his killer from the bottom of my heart. Dying to uphold justice sounds virtuous, but the ones left behind have to clean up the mess. Can you imagine the hardships I had to endure?
Perhaps I had overestimated her. I thought her reasoning would have been more noble somehow.
She's lost control. This is wrong.
Justice cannot yield to evil. I must win, no matter what.
This is nothing more than self-righteousness.
All we need to do to determine who is right is battle.
Alright, it's on.
Now, why don't we begin?
What?
Is this?
A clash of brute strength is simply uncalled for on this stage.
What is she intending?
No more coins or playing games! We ain't following your damn rules!
Oh, you will. There is no room for negotiation. You will know soon enough.
What was that?
Now
Yeah, that was
come
weird.
at me.
Very weird.
You'll save her, right?
All right, everyone, be on alert.
May the best player
All right, let's take her on. Let's go.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's check her out.
Don't do anything reckless.
She got a gun. Damn, okay. She's inked up. Alright, so we don't really know much about her with the analysis.
Don't do anything reckless.
Let's give everyone an attack boost. Let's just come out strong. We don't really know what to expect with her.
May the best player win.
Alright, roulette time.
What the?
Now let us play a game of roulette.
Alright, we know every game that she's played, she's been cheating and lying, so...
Of course, acts of violence.
Oh,
We
jeez.
already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules anymore.
So no acts of violence? Oh,
That's
jeez.
fine by me. Such troublesome people will just face the penalty.
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
This isn't it.
Okay, that's not good because I need to see.
Persona!
Alright, so
All
let's
right.
boost our defense then.
Persona! Ha!
Persona!
My skills
Man,
exceed
Akechi
yours.
just has like attacking. So we'll just guard for
You
them
will
too.
predict which pocket the ball. Now, the time has come for our first round. Choose where you will place your bet.
Momo's positive she's going to try and
Yeah,
cheat.
she's definitely gonna
But
fucking
even if we
cheat.
bring that up, she'd just ignore us. We should go along with the game for now, and try to gain evidence on her methods of cheating.
I agree.
Alright.
Well, how will you bet?
Knowing that she'll cheat, risky high return bet or a safe. Let's do safe because she's cheating. We'll know she's definitely cheating with 50-50 odds.
Have you made your decision?
Oh, it did roll on black for a second, and then I saw it glare. Alright, so we took 100 and then they healed. Ugh.
Have you figured anything out, Joker? Really? How is she doing it?
Glass lid, that was probably what flashed.
See, you're right. It did seem... Let's catch her in the act so she can't talk her way out of it. Have someone snipe the pocket when that glass lid appears. You're in charge of choosing who's gonna be the sniper.
Let us expose her treachery. Leave it to me. I can go whenever.
As long
as I get
close, even
I can go whenever. Leave it to me.
Ryuji. Because I need Makoto to heal.
May the best player win.
The stuff displayed on the monitor changed. That must mean the betting changes every time.
Come.
Can we still not... I'm gonna have to change the camera so I can read up there. Sorry guys. Okay, there still is a penalty. Yeah, I had to do that real quick just so I could read up there because I don't really know
Calm down.
if the penalty's there. Okay, be cautious of the penalty. Okay, so basically when the roulette is going around, it looks like we can't really do anything. So let's just charge. Let's get a charge.
Persona!
I won't be able to see people's health, which is not good, but...
I'm grateful. Persona!
The sniper is in their designated spot. All that's left is to wait
Damn,
for the
Ryuji
next
looks
roulette
cool
spin.
with the shoddy. One hand with the shoddy too? Okay.
Very well, time to make your bet.
She got like a little pistol down there too,
Well,
on her leg.
How will you bet?
Alright, let's do a risky high return bet.
Hopefully your prediction will be correct this time.
Nice.
What?
Joker! What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating.
Dude, Akechi has a golden gun? That's cool. That's how I haven't really had him shoot that often.
You coward! What are you so quiet for? Sit.
Shut up! Shut up!
Alright, let's see her persona. Jeez. Looks like an apocalypse vibe, that's what I'm getting.
Sis?
Cheating! Unfair! Silence! This is my war!
God, she's terrifying. Look at that gun. It's like a Gatling gun. And she has a chainsaw.
I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me! If you still dare to defy my justice, then prepare to be totally crushed!
Is my sister's true nature?
That's terrifying.
We're finally back to a normal fight. Good luck, Joker.
Alright, let's kick her ass.
What? The roulette panel's changed?
Little punks!
Alright, so it looks like it's all the elements.
He's way more powerful than before.
So,
Don't
physical
underestimate
attack,
her.
I did a charge, so let's hit her with this. Good.
Move him, Persona! Satan Tyson!
What was that?
What
Oh,
are you doing?
that's not good.
Persona! Feel my rage!
Ah!
Persona!
Alright, not bad. Alright, let's see what element it lands on. Okay, lightning.
My justice has reviewed.
Oh,
Die on my blade!
alright, so first thing we're gonna do is switch to a persona that is not weak to lightning, which is quite a few of them. Let's go here.
You're mine.
Alright, they resist it. Alright, looks like we can put the camera back up. We're not getting that as an issue anymore. Sorry about that, guys. Definitely a disadvantage there. PlayStation 4. Hopefully, I know with the PS5, which I am getting here in a couple weeks. Once Walmart ships that out, oh, I'll be pumped. I guess first week of January, I'm gonna get that. But it appears that it will. I think you can have it like in the middle, like over in the corner in the middle, which is gonna look a lot better.
I will win!
Persona!
Yeah, let's get a heal.
Very helpful.
It's mostly just for Joker, but we'll take it. And then Catchy. Do Almighty. Good. We blocked that now.
It's time.
We thought that one through.
There. Bam!
Good, 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 good.
Guess that's useless.
Okay, they blocked that.
Persona!
Alright, we got her down about quarter. Oof. Okay. Definitely need attack boost.
Go down. Persona! There we go.
Persona! No holds barred.
Manifest.
Yep, keep trying it.
Persona! You're
I'm not switching my persona. Strong against it. Definitely getting damaged on now. Okay, good, good, good.
Persona!
My skills exceed yours.
Little punks.
Alright, so we're gonna roll again. And she'll get another affinity.
Persona!
So it looks like everything is pretty neutral. So let's go back to him. Charge. And then hit her with a physical attack.
Persona!
Oh, that's not good.
This
So
enemy
why is that?
tough, and electric attacks won't work on it. Persona! Out of our way!
Persona!
We are burning through a lot of SP with Akechi. Alright, what infinity is next? Looks like Psychic.
Take this! Don't dodge, damn it!
She might be about to use psychokinesis.
Rise up!
Still did a decent amount, alright, so... Ooh.
Weapon Persona!
So I'm gonna have to... Let's boost Joker's attack.
Persona!
Everyone's good on health so
Prepare
far.
yourself.
Chase my wrath!
Akechi is just... He's running low on SP, but... This almighty attack is good because... It's neutral. It's not like she can resist everything, which is really annoying. So using the almighty, it gives like a 150 attack every time, or 130.
Only victory matters. To Garrett, no matter what happens.
Why?
Yeah. Alright, psychic. She dodged it. Good, good, good. Alright, so do I have anyone weak to psychic? Okay, I don't really have to worry about that right now. So I can just use whoever I want. Which is good. Okay, that's the only one.
Don't rush it.
So physical attacks, I mean, she's strong against everything. Let's switch to nuclear,
Strong. Psychokinesis.
because I know nuclear is at least neutral. So
Another time.
let's use this giant fucking snake.
There.
Have we tried electric? We have strong against electric, strong against everything. So we will neutralize that.
Persona!
Have we tried curse? We haven't tried bless. We'll try one bless attack. Yeah.
Let's go. You're mine.
Oh, not good. It would have been so nice if Makoto and Joker would have landed that attack. If we would have all got a hit in, that would have been good. But she's trying. Queen keeps evading it though. Oh my god, why are we missing so much? Alright, Akechi's gonna be pretty useless here in a second. Might have to use an item for him. Good thing I had the teacher make so much coffee, so... Alright, let's see. They're gonna roll for 1 round. Who do we switch to? The odds of him going back, her going back to like a electric are probably unlikely. So let's charge, hit her. The charged up attack.
Persona! Feel my rage!
Akechi, you can do something else this round. I do like his sword. He has a badass sword. Alright, almighty.
What in the world?
I'm right. I'm always right. That's why I have to be the victor. All who stand in my way will be crushed. Don't stand in the way of my victory.
Alright, brutal impact. What is this move?
Hurry and die.
Focus on healing of this one! Defense up!
Damn.
Persona! Some other way.
Let's use an item, actually. Yeah.
My thanks. Sorry. Persona! There we go.
Persona! Prepare yourself!
Taste my wrath.
Die, die, die! Just dodge.
Jeez, these are brutal.
Let's go. Firing. Weapon Persona! Get wrecked!
I'll use my persona!
Ooh.
Persona!
Cowards!
Oh, she's so close, so close.
I just need to win.
Okay, alright. We got a little aggressive with that last turn. As long as she doesn't,
I
like...
can win. That's all that matters.
Sis!
As long as she doesn't, like, drop some, like, giant attack that fucks us all up, we'll be alright.
Die, die, die!
That's not looking good.
Die, die, die!
Oh,
Some moves!
Persona!
no. Alright, do I heal and risk it, or do we go all out? I mean, that health is so low. Let's go all out. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. She is down for the count. Her persona was terrifying. It almost reminded me of like a character out of like the Fallout games. with like the rusty weapons.
Power courses through me.
Alright, so we are up to a 53.
Good. The repertoire's growing.
Alright, nuke boost. Definitely worth putting on here. Oh, what do I get rid of? It's like I like that one, but am I ever gonna use it? I'll probably just switch personas if someone's, you know, electric. But we'll hold on to it.
I will contribute even more.
And Akechi's Robin Hood revives one fallen ally to full. Okay, give him a nice support move. I don't really like the one, yeah, the insta-kill. I feel like they never work. Only on really weak enemies, and by then, if they're weak, you can probably take them out with one shot anyways. So we'll definitely get rid of that move.
So I lost.
Sis!
Alright, let's make sure no one like comes in here and fucking shoots her in the head like the last one.
That's only a shadow. Why are you so...
Cause some people have feelings, Akechi. Unlike you.
Quiet!
Sorry.
We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations, twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Please. You have to think back to the feelings you had when you first wanted to be a prosecutor. Think about your justice, sis.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How I...
Niijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though their own desires were the cause, succumbing to such distorted thoughts is strange. Is there another reason they don't know of?
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. The suspicions against you will be lifted as well. This deal we made was a great experience for me. To think that I, a detective, would act alongside the Phantom Thieves. Yes, and you all shall... That was part of the promise after all.
Alright, we don't need to stay here any longer. Are you alright? I am. Let's go. Huh? Enemy readings! When did they... They're gathering outside!
Oh, that's right. So, remember when we got into this palace, I was like, oh, this, you know, palace looks like the one from the beginning of the game. That is the case. So the opening cinematics of the game, we're finally caught up on the story.
For real? What the hell's going on?
Look at those numbers.
This doesn't look good. We defeated the palace ruler and even stole the treasure, yet the shadows are still restless. It doesn't make any sense. What's going on here? There are more coming? This'll be dangerous if we don't do something. Huh? We need to go now. Those guys in black suits are almost here. We'll be done for if we get surrounded. A team this large would be discovered immediately. We had best split up for our escape. Although, we'll need someone to act as a decoy.
Well, that'll be us.
No, that's too dangerous. Joker? Are you planning on just...
Let him do it, Queen. He's quiet. Once his mind's made up. I'm sure you ain't gonna die. It's you we're talking about here.
Please don't do anything reckless, okay? I'll never forgive you if... We still haven't fulfilled our... Even more are coming!
Oh,
This
jeez.
truly is a painfully reluctant party.
It seems we had best hurry.
We'll see you later.
Alright, let's enjoy the cinematic.
There's someone here. Hey, up there!
He's here. Move it immediately.
Good. Now get running!
Very cool.
This is our only
Stay calm. We'll retrieve the briefcase on our end. What was that? Don't worry about us. Just concentrate on getting away. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joker.
I bet Skull wouldn't pull it off that smoothly.
This happens because you have no sense for aesthetics.
There he is!
Just run! Get out of there! Okay, the enemy's focused. Everyone remember where we're meeting up?
Stop right there! Get away!
Oh, jeez.
Take him down, Joker!
Damn, okay. Let's go. This thing is crazy looking.
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. Ah, we meet once again. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that power and defeat the enemies before you!
Comparing power levels. No threat. Get him, Joker!
Persona!
It'd be cool if he was back, Arson, but he is not. So we're gonna switch to this one. And hit him with a heavy fire attack. See what that does. Ooh, not good that he resists it.
Everyone else? Group B.
Let's go. Ravage them! This'll hurt. Persona!
I mean, good thing he's fire because the one I have is strong against fire. So we're just gonna keep hitting him. Not gonna hurt me. Boom.
Your fate will soon be determined. Recall everything. Remember the bonds you have forged with your friends. If you are fated to continue past this point...
So Arson, this persona, in the very beginning of the game, this is the first persona that like awakens for you when you get your power. So it's kind of like a throwback to that, obviously.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good. More of them? Joker, behind you!
Damn, I wish I could jump like that.
You should be able to get out that...
Dude, can you even...
Don't worry, I'm picking up I'm getting a weird reading. Come on, run!
Where'd they go, damn it? I can't confirm the intruder's location.
Oh shit, they're everywhere. Alright, we gotta sneak past this guy.
Joker, stop! It's an enemy right near you! Even you can't take on this many. Huh? Joker, that weird reading from earlier is closing in on you too!
Okay, so there's someone's about to drop down. Alright, another cinematic.
I'll end this right now. Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting! My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today.
Alright, she's badass. That's
do this,
Kasumi.
Senpai.
She got a cool sword and a lever action revolver. I mean, not revolver, rifle.
The enemy readings have decreased? That's... It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai.
Alright. Now, I don't really remember what they're weak to, but I think we'll be alright.
You're mine.
Show them, Sondrion!
Damn, okay.
Go get him! Too late to be sorry.
So we know her character, Kasumi, who has been a side character for most of the game.
Last of them?
And she has a badass sword and a lever action rifle.
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right... Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere. However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
Alright,
Joker, you need to get out of there! Go, go, go!
it is on. Alright, let's get out of here.
Alright, let's do it!
Love all the cinematics we're getting. We're getting spoiled.
He's not alone. Find them and kill them all.
Something
something wrong? The exit should be up ahead.
Through there.
That's just how it is. After that commotion, the bottom floor is completely closed off. Hey, can you make it?
Over there! There's nowhere to run!
See ya.
What a show-off. You're so reckless, you know that? Enemies here?
What's wrong?
These readings. It can't be.
What happened?
An ambush? Joker, can you handle this?
Joker!
Oh no!
Capture him! Let's go! Go, go, go! Get over there!
Stop struggling. Suspect secure.
Didn't expect to find some kid. You have your teammate to thank for this. You were sold out.
Suspect confirmed. Cuff it.
Alright. So let's definitely save. When they're telling you to save, it means it's time to save. So Joker is captured. And now we're getting like the interrogation part with Niijima that we've been seeing the whole game.
Guess the drug was too strong. Wake him up. No dozing off. You still don't get it, do you? Give it up! Come on, cooperate. What? You want another shot? Huh? What about the camera? Are you thinking it can be used as video evidence?
We're not saying anything.
Question. Answer. Obstruction of justice, blackmail, defamation, possession of weapons. Manslaughter too, yeah? Talk about the works. To think that all those crimes were led by a punk like this. And you seem to be enjoying every second of it. Huh? You should know your place. Sign here. It's a confession under your name. I see. I need your hand to sign this, but I don't care if you end up losing a leg.
Dang, okay, he's burning them. Hey, what's up, man? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. You just missed our boss battle.
Walk out of here in one piece. We are going to make you understand.
Congratulations, man. I saw the email.
Responsibility for their actions.
So this is a big wrap up from... Absolutely, absolutely. So in the beginning of the game, you're kind of at this... Yeah, you did. You missed the boss battle. It was pretty good, too. now we're getting like kind of the story, and we're towards the end of the game, so it's going to be really confusing. Like when the game started, you had the storyline, which was at this part, and now 120 hours later, you're finally caught up to the events of this part that they showed in the beginning of the game. So it's going to be a little confusing, but that's all right.
I'm Niijima from the Public Prosecutor's Office.
The Prosecutor's Office? What business do you have here?
Just let me through. It's urgent. There's something I need to confirm with the suspect.
Niijima-san, I believe this case is no longer in your jurisdiction.
Yeah, dude, the boss battle was pretty cool.
Besides,
it was fun. And this game is very strange. If I try to explain it, it's gonna sound like I'm on drugs.
There's a call from your director.
But I describe this game, the best way to describe it is like it's like a adult version of Pokemon, where you have like personas in this other world, and it's kind of like it's turn-based combat, so it's like a JRPG, so it's like a mature Pokemon game.
Hurry and get it over with. To be frank, you're being an inconvenience.
I'm responsible for this case, yet I'm not even being allowed
and like the main theme in this game is time. So like you can build relationships with people, like you can like romance characters, all that fun stuff, but you pick who you want to hang out with, so you can like do like 2 activities in a day. So like something during the day, something during the night.
I'm calling because I knew you'd bring it up.
So you could play this game and I could play this game, and we could have 2 different outcomes based on who you hung out with, who you were made friends with, who you dated. That's pretty cool.
This is my case.
But it's just a long-ass game.
Good luck to you then. I won't be expecting much, though.
Prosecutor, I forgot to mention something important. Your time will be cut short. We can't permit you to talk with him for long.
Yeah, dude, that's cool.
It's for your own sake.
But it also has that weird, like, Japanese vibe to it, where
his methods are
everything's just a little bit more strange, and there's
know if it's safe to simply meet
a lot of tentacles that are just thrown in there just to throw them in. A lot of the female characters also, like their outfits are, you know.
I understand.
Got their boobies out. But yeah, this is gonna be so, like, you're gonna be like, what is going on?
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, the effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies, and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Alright, so we are officially caught up in the story.
I
so,
see.
as the game was going on, I just got a trophy. It's pretty much letting us know we got caught up. So everything from here on is completely new for
So that's what led
for
to
us.
your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. There's much more I'd like to ask. I do have a... Care to strike a deal? If you... I have a responsibility. Your operation was leaked and you've corrupted the order of this. You'll most likely be given life. Going forward, I will tell me honestly whether or not the following are involved with the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, we can't snitch.
First, the friend who you've been with since the day you transferred to Shujin, Ryuji Sakamoto. One of the victims of the Kamoshida case. On to
Oh,
Kamaki.
damn, she knows everything.
Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba Ishiki, Futaba Sakura. The heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its
So
CEO,
these are all like our
Haru
allies
Okumura.
that we've pretty much created relationships with throughout the game, and they've joined the team.
And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Niijima. Those are your accomplices in the Phantom Thieves case, are they not? So you won't sell out your friends. I find it hard to believe that high schoolers could have... Were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crimes or lent their aid? Not to repeat myself, but remember that your life will be forfeit if your sentence is not lightened. You had the cooperation of people outside your group. Can you tell me about them?
Oh no. Snitches get stitches. Yeah, we're not gonna say anything.
So you won't speak a word about either your teammates or
So
your
it looks like there is an
collaborators.
option where you can rat people out, which we're not ratting anyone out. We gotta have faith in Joker.
Do you even understand the position that you're in? Let's discuss one other person. Goro Akechi.
Alright, Goro Akechi, I can't stand that guy. I would definitely snitch him out. Here,
There are reports that he was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves as well. Might he be a part of your team too?
I can't stand Akechi. Alright, so it looks like all the options are now. But I would love to snitch him out. I can't stand him.
So Goro Akechi wasn't one. So be it. You clear. Even now, your teammates have. Why won't you talk? Don't be ridiculous. You're. Justice? Then tell me, what? Sticking to the right path? That's no different from us. You continue to... You're right. But many people have fought...
We're getting a lot of dialogue.
I don't even know what's
it's
right
because
anymore.
we caught up
And
on the
it's all due to
story.
your strange story.
We've been doing combat in the palace for the last, like... I think the last 2 streams, so it's been like almost 4 hours of just combat, so we're getting a little break with the story. Which is nice for me, but for viewers, it's a lot of reading. I get it.
After all... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off.
You realized it too then.
Alright, here we go. Here's a big reveal.
It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey. Can you hear me? It seems your mind is clearing up. But unfortunately, although I find your story to be quite interesting, I won't be able to speak with you any longer. Huh? What are you getting at? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I even had to call in a large favor just...
So, how did that thing we asked you to look into go? Niijima mentioned a special interrogation room, didn't she?
Alright. We know there's something like going on behind the scenes, and it's getting revealed to us just little by little right now.
Good. It looks like we can make this work if we lure them there.
Hey. Hey, are you listening? Our time's up. We're done talking here.
It definitely is. I wish you knew a little bit with the story, because the boss battle was actually against the person that's interrogating you now, and it's kind of like all leading up to this.
Goodbye. Do you mean this interrogation room? Why wouldn't I know about it? What an odd thing to ask. Anyhow, there's one last thing I want to ask you. There's something that's been bothering me for some time now.
Alright, let's see your final question.
Recently, I was removed from my post as head of this investigation. A short while later, I received word you were caught in the act. But that was all I was told. You were told someone sold you out, correct? If that's true, who could it have been?
My suspicions were true in the end. Still, to think his true intention was
Alright,
to
so
sell us
someone
out.
in our group sold us out, and it's gonna get revealed to us.
All that's left is to figure out a way to hand it over.
And it looks like they knew a little bit behind the scenes.
It's all up to you, leader. Okay then. Giving him the phone without arousing suspicion will be easier said than done.
It was,
We'll be
I already
counting
know.
on you to pull this one off.
The phone gave it away.
What's wrong? Might you have an idea as to who sold you out? Yes, very well. Go on. If you know something, you must tell me. I won't allow things to end. You mean this? I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time until it's
It's
cracked.
that damn phone. We got it, we got it, we got it.
What's so important about... Are you going to unlock it and show me?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days while she's been getting that app ready. Now we gotta figure out a way to show him the phone.
So they revealed it's a guy.
That's right. I'm sure Makoto and the others told you about it. We need to show it to the true culprit.
Hey! What are you trying to get at here? And what about this smartphone? The true culprit?
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that?
And we know that voice.
Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end his own life.
Please. I need you to be clear with me. Not a teammate?
Yep. So, to catch everyone up, but not a teammate, and if you don't know the voice, it is Akechi, who is probably the most annoying fucking character in this game. So it's good that he's the one that backstabs you, because you already don't like him anyways.
My God.
He's kind of your rival the entire game.
You're referring to him, aren't you?
And he's like beloved by most of Japan. He's like this detective that's like really popular, goes on the news a lot, really intelligent. He's almost he's pretty much a celebrity. And of course, like this like detective who's like great at solving crime is actually like the criminal.
What are you plotting? I can't even begin to fathom it. But it appears my time is up. This is as far as our conversation can go. This will be my last involvement with this case. Very well. I've listened to your whole story, so I may as well play along to the end.
1 second, guys. Thank you for waiting. It was probably a little more than 1 second, more like 3.
And that honest look in your eyes. I used to view the world the same. I'll place my bet on you. I just need to show him the phone, right?
Alright, show him the phone and let's see what happens.
I am thou. Thy bond shall be. Thou hast awakened.
Alright, so we maxed her out. So, like I was saying earlier, as the game, when the game goes, you build relationships with characters, and you can rank them up to a level 10. 10 is max, so we maxed her out, which is great. And what do we get?
Alright.
Got a new ability, and we should have unlocked, yep.
Alright.
Alright, is he gonna come
I'll
in?
be going. What good will this do, though?
There he is. The fucking traitor.
Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right...
They assigned you?
That was a joke, of course. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
Oh, jeez. Look at him. He's already hitting it. He's like, I'm gonna kill him.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
How could you like him? He's a little prick.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. Who am I supposed to show this to? My God. You're referring to him, aren't you?
Yeah, he's terrible. And like the entire game, you know, he's like kind of like your rival, and then he teams up with you.
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
There we go. Yeah, grab that phone, buddy. Yeah. Oh yeah, the drama. It's probably because it's been leading up to this moment right now. So like the drama is really high. But yeah, there's if you think she's bad, there's a few other characters. There's some characters I don't even hang out with. Like they'll like text you, they'll text you and try to hang out with you, and you're like, nope, just ghost them. All right, so that phone did something.
What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman.
Oh my God, look. Now we're seeing like his real face. Alright, so something definitely happened when he looked at the phone.
May I ask that you going in unarmed to it?
What are you?
Oh my God. Alright, he just smoked him.
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan. And now it will be completed.
Fucking psycho, jeez.
Your popularity truly was. That just made using you all the more worthwhile.
Yeah, what the fuck? Alright, looks like we'll get a cinematic. I won't talk over.
Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
All right. Joker just got fucking blasted in the head. Yeah, what the fuck, right? There has to be more to it, though. Like, with the cell phone.
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
So this character, he's like the evil, the main villain. He's like politician, of course.
The deaths of these teenagers, I considered making it. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows
Oh, great.
over.
So now Akechi wants to kill everyone on the team.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. I will keep my eye on them.
I'll be count.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Okay.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat after.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite...
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that,
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
He's just gonna kill everyone. Fuck yeah. Loose ends.
No. It can't be. Even me.
Yeah, dude, you got used.
God damn it. Shit.
So this director was pretty much the first guy that you knew that was crooked and part of this team. He was the first one they revealed to us. So to see him go, it's kind of showing that, like, you know, he wasn't the puppeteer. For most of the game, you thought he was the guy at the top.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The
All right,
Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom.
How do they know I
Goro Akechi, he didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. Yes, the guard will...
Don't trust the guard either. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to...
Alright, so... second time we've seen that. So when Akechi looked at the phone, we saw the screen go purple, and we just saw it again.
Huh?
She better fucking drop this guard right now.
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway.
Did anyone else stop? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone...
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true.
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You?
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence.
Okay, so we're seeing her before. Okay, good.
I suggest you go into hiding at once if you...
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young
Anchon,
man who's...
can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So now we're gonna see, like, all the characters that
That group sure
were
was
connected
something.
to you, that you hung out with.
Yeah.
And their reactions to the
So
news.
the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise. To think that the one behind all this is just a minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest,
regardless, the police must surely be confident in the outcome.
That's Ryuji. He's my bro.
I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You
Yeah.
stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems
Well, unfortunately, this part is not in English.
have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one phantom thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
Dang, it's weird seeing everyone on the team.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That phantom thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
Jeez.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me.
Damn, this is getting dark.
We got him.
So we will find out if he actually committed
It would seem
suicide.
as though you have been killed.
Yeah, it would
But why
seem.
were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact. Indeed, your death was... How might you be capable? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Alright, they're gonna put it together. So here's, looks like them figuring out like Akechi was actually the traitor and something was off with
They're
him.
going. You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me. Probably.
Very cool. So, in the game, when you got to these parts, it was just, there was no dialogue. So you saw, like, Joker and Morgana talking, and then, but you didn't really know what was going on. You knew there was, like, side conversations that were secretive, but you didn't know, like, obviously, like, one of your teammates was going to betray you.
It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice.
Okay, so backstory, just to kind of loop everyone in. Morgana, when you go into this other world, there's palaces, and they fight personas and blah blah blah. It's very hard to explain, but basically Morgana, who is a cat, but again, it's very confusing. But the simplest form of it is, if you can enter those other palaces or the other world, you can hear Morgana talk. But if you're just a regular person, Morgana just seems like a cat. So when Morgana's talking, it's just a cat making like regular fucking cat noises. But Akechi, at one point in the beginning of the story, was walking around a corner, and Morgana was talking to all of them, and Morgana was talking about like pancakes. And when Akechi went around the corner, you'll see,
this whole deal feels sketchy.
he heard Morgana talking, which shows that he's been in the other world. So, and he never acted like he was, so that's kind of your understanding and knowing that like he's definitely sketchy.
Yeah. It's impossible not to think that of him. Okay. Let's get everyone on the same page right away.
So now we're going to see like the actual plan. So he probably didn't really get shot in the head.
One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough. I agree. I'd have to plant a bug. So it's I didn't say That's an incredible. This
This was another conversation that was blank. And we're gonna see how we get Akechi.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you find this game. There are still things that...
Alright, here's the reveal. So 128 hours later. So it looks like what they did was, no, he is not dead. So there's another world that the battling takes place in, and it looks like that they created that interrogation room in the other world. So whenever he looked at the phone and we saw the screen go purple, you were actually teleporting or transferring over to that other world, and that's where he shot Joker, and then when it switched back it went to reality. So he did that, just he didn't do that in the actual real world. It's really confusing because you're jumping in at this point, but there's basically two different worlds that people play in. There's reality and then there's another world. Yeah. So it looks like they created the interrogation room, everything detailed, and when he looked at the phone it transferred him over there.
are you alright? Don't fall asleep until we reach our destination. Are you listening?
Are you listening?
Okay, good.
Anyway, we need... Futaba's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than...
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame... If we go into Sis's palace, as he suggests...
Okay, so they knew about the ambush, they knew about all this
I know now
well
what it
before,
means
and
to
we're
feel a
seeing the
chill down
plan.
my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not he may even be able to bring in vehicles, or...
So, this really was just a...
He made us go after Okumura, then once... And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down.
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all.
Who is the politician?
An unimaginable fiend.
But the characters
capable
don't
of
know
arranging
that,
the murder
the
of a
audience
suspect
does.
inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that...
But what
We'll have to make Akechi say it.
I think that will be the case. The only reason it hasn't happened yet, if he realizes that's no longer possible and
Damn it!
But if we go into the palace like we're...
The palace. Actually, there's something... Aha! What's this? There's a way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us. Oh. Really?
You gotta be kidding.
If he wants to kill the guy, that is, inside of a palace. Yes, we could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
So he killed the version of you in the palace.
Yeah, it seems that's our... Listen close, everyone.
Ever since the death of their... However, the police intend on...
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few...
Waiting upstairs. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're... her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm...
Man.
Look...
Very cool.
Hey, you big bastard.
How've you been? You must be fine if you're joking around like that.
It truly is a relief to see your face.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know we tricked him yet.
Still, isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told... It was right after they announced he had died.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell boss what really happened?
Alright, so now the last piece of the puzzle is going to get
We wanted
revealed.
to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up.
True culprit? I see. So you got...
It was Goro Akechi.
Fucking
You knew
Akechi.
beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that
That wasn't something we couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom
Yeah, you
Thieves.
couldn't have just
Not
been
even
like,
I
it was
would think he
Akechi.
the culprit.
Like, everyone loved him. And he was like part of the investigation. So that
In
was
other
not
words,
going to
you
work
left him
out.
alone on purpose.
God, So what was this mistake Akechi made? What did he do?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's voice.
You mean a cat?
Yes, Morgana can talk.
So
Oh, our apologies. That's... You surprised?
Does that mean he said something just now as...
But you don't understand him, do you? That's how it was for all of us at first, too. When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to understand him in reality. It's a change in cognition, most likely. Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was up.
So here it is. What I was saying
when we
earlier.
talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
There it is. That's
Mona
it.
was
One
the
slip
only
up.
one who was
That's all it
talking about
takes.
a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already...
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had...
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one. That said, we weren't so naive to over... That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his betrayal.
So Futaba like went to look at his phone because she's like a total geek. So Akechi had a really cool phone, so she's like looking at him, like breaking it down, and it was just enough for him to think, oh yeah, she's just interested. She's just a nerdy girl that's interested in my phone, and she obviously slipped a bug.
That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. I'll deal with them after that. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that?
Now, I didn't expect him to be like this homicidal fucking lunatic, but we'll take it. Makes it more entertaining. He's a little psycho.
Public security questioning will occur on the first day. And with that room, my task will be simple.
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrangements the day after the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal, when he does, you will become a great hero who saved...
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone.
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind the mental shutdown crimes. On top of that, there's someone else commanding Akechi. Someone with great authority. So great that they can order an assassination in a police station. That's why we had to make a move before they did.
Alright, so the characters are putting it together that there's someone even above Akechi. Now, we, the audience, we know who that is, but they do not know yet.
We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think he killed him.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail? What exactly happened in my cognitive world?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all the conditions we needed.
What conditions?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realized.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the state. You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortion.
We had already investigated Niijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but I went along with it. Yeah,
Makoto is normally so calm as well.
I did have a bit
They are
of a
just hitting us
rivalry
with
forming with
all of the information for this plan. Which I like. I mean, if you played this many hours into the game, you kind of deserve the most detailed explanation.
But I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your
the
heart,
prosecutor,
after all.
Makoto, this girl right here, that is the prosecutor's sister, younger sister.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I'm sorry I couldn't see that.
That goes for... We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do...
And regarding it...
I'm sorry. There were two things we were able to confirm while we
Oh,
were
I love the drawing. That's great.
First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, they looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping it...
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terror. As a result, even though we managed to grab... Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand.
Oh, that's right. So they handed the briefcase to Akechi.
This was because we knew the police would be coming for it.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to... And just as expected...
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's
All I needed were the core...
Akechi disposed of the...
I like how even Joker's like, oh, okay, we're talking way too much. We'll get Futaba's side of the story. That's something probably you as the character can go into.
It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity.
All I could do was try to handle all... Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse. Albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the...
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so... Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about...
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, that persuasion was... We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was...
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short...
Don't remember drugs.
I see. Either way, I can't believe you went...
If we could just tell you the truth.
So when Joker was captured, that was a way they interrogated him. They beat him up and then they injected him with truth serum.
Realize that our leader was telling...
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes.
This is stunning. All I can really do is...
I've kind of figured out that you... But what did you do about the body?
The police never...
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came... And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as...
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Niijima-san.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to...
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, the callous use of violence, and even if he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone...
Basically, the phone is literally what made it happen.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
Jeez.
It still freaked me out when I saw...
We made sure to live normal, even with that.
Well...
I wanted to believe...
Ryuji's a bit on the...
Can it?
I had to be patient.
We knew he was alive.
Alright, the music changed, so I think we're getting back to the main story.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation... What a joke, letting me interrogate someone... Very well. From here, you saved me.
I'll do whatever I can to... Let's take a break for now. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can...
Oh, that's true. Joker's kinda... he's limited now.
It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Yeah, everyone thinks he's dead.
Let us accept his offer.
Alright, here is the main guy at the top. The puppeteer.
It's me, Akachi.
Enter.
Who the hell says that when you knock...
That's the death certificate of the principal
when someone knocks on your
offender,
door,
correct?
just enter.
Is there a problem?
Come on in.
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU.
I had him work quite substantially. His loss.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter.
The SIU is in disarray with his death.
At any rate, I'm now praised as...
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that...
I mean, makes sense that
And
a
on to our next
politician
story,
is the
snap
sketchy
election
guy
for the
at the
House of
top.
Representatives.
Let's be honest, most of them are.
Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take
Yeah,
it to
it
Akechi
really
and the
does.
bastard backing him.
Always fucking comes down to power and greed. Doesn't matter.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
It could be a Japanese game in this weird world that doesn't make any sense. And politicians, power, and greed.
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder.
Okay, this I didn't catch on. Now I know, like, we've been revealed that it's that politician, but it seems like the characters actually know
He said
who it was. Oh, he
Shido-san.
did. Okay.
Shido.
He is unmistakably a man of power.
Shido?
I believe he's a politician. Remember, Ryuji? You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
nothing material. However,
So,
there are various conditions
now
which
that
align
we're
with
getting
that
a little bit
possibility.
light on the story, and it's pretty much lining up to us going after the politician. But one of the choices on this game is like you have to pick like who you want to romance. So out of like these characters in here, you can pick any of them, and then there's like a lot of really weird side characters too. So your character
First,
is
he
in
would
high
profit
school,
from
but there's a
damage
lot
done
of
to the
like
current
very
administration
odd
by the
like
psychotic breakdowns.
older women characters that you can romance. Your teacher, there's a doctor, there's this like drunk journalist, this like shogi player that hangs out at a church. So I have yet to romance a character yet on this game, and once you get them to like a level 10, I think at level 9 you get that option and you can like reject them and be like, oh, let's just be friends. So
He's maintained
by
a
the end of the
negative
game I
stance
will
toward the Phantom
pick
Thieves
one.
and has gained
I don't know who to
popularity.
pick yet.
On top of that, he'll most likely become
So that's
the
something
next
I
Prime
definitely
Minister if
need
he
to
wins this
select
upcoming election.
here soon, because this is probably gonna be the next palace right here. This guy.
No.
It's gonna be hard for Joker to romance a character now that he's dead and can't leave the coffee shop.
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position in... We'll make him have a change of... Mom.
Shido.
What is...
I had a feel just based on...
Alright, we are getting
the
a
one who
lot
crushed
of like
Elizabeth's
story
research and
dialogue.
confiscated her materials was probably
Not that it's
Shido.
bad, it's just,
From the moment Wakaba died,
been like an hour and a
I had
half of
hunch
this.
he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do. So I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt.
Yeah, he
That's what
probably would have.
does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into it was then that I accidentally stumbled upon... So I tracked down the boss was one of those parts. I would never... The mental shutdowns,
Way back when.
What's going to happen to this country of
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time a politician was a mass murderer of a country. I think we can all think of a few. Stalin comes to mind. He's killed a few thousand, hundreds of thousands of people. Everyone always throws out Hitler, but Stalin killed a lot of people.
Yeah, we'll do it like always.
So this Shido dude, he's more like a serial killer. I don't think he's turned into a mass murderer yet.
Then let's check the nav.
He had a cannibal island under his wing too.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister.
What is up, Silver? How are you doing? Yeah, so I mean, if he gets office, he might turn into a mass murderer here soon.
Got a hit! Well, duh.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head?
I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do?
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent.
Okay.
Any
So,
ideas?
in order for them to get into this other world for the palaces, how'd you like the reveal? I loved it because I hate Akechi. So, anything that reveals that he is a douchebag is great. Because I can't stand him. So, they're going to ask us, what place do politicians frequent? And of course, the diet building, that's like to us, we're like, what is that? It's obviously something in Japan. Fancy restaurant, election headquarters. I don't know what the Diet Building is, so let's Google that. Let's see if that's like a... What is that in Japan? But yeah, the reveal, the Pancake Boy. Yes, that was very cool. And then like the phone reveal when you go down the hallway and you saw the screen go purple. You're like, oh, what's going on here? Alright, so the Diet Building. Let's just type Japan after that. The National Diet Building is a building, both houses of the National Diet. Oh, great. I love when you look up something and they just say what it is to describe it. It's basically their parliament and center of government. Okay, that is good to know. That Pancake Boy who meant no harm. How can you hate him? Dude, Akechi. He was the worst. He was like the rival the entire game.
We got a hit!
Alright.
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi
But it was
Shido.
funny that like part
this,
of the
right?
reveal was a conversation about pancakes. You know, it's perfect for this game. Like it wasn't like some big, it was, no. Morgana was talking about pancakes and Akechi was coming around the corner bringing up pancakes and not realizing that it was Morgana that said it. Alright, let's go.
Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course.
He will be a worthy opponent.
Let's win. Time for... Then it's unanimous.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks that Diet Building place is.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his
Old
head around
fart
all
like
this
me.
stuff.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th.
Alright, so we got our date, December
That means we need
18th.
it done by the 17th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no
Not
body
bad.
in the morgue.
Yes, yeah, the reveal that the team was in on it was really cool. You got to see like all the secret conversations that didn't have dialogue when it was like Morgana, Futaba, and Joker, and then the one before with Joker and Morgana.
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building after school.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
Damn drugs, right?
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole thing would be for nothing.
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves, and he has ruined countless lives. And even made Goro a mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
Well, the one thing, like, Shido, gotta run. I'll see you, man. Thanks for popping in. Merry Christmas to you as well. Congratulations on passing. That is a great way to end the year. And you'll be getting that.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement.
But it looks like Shido would he'd probably kill Akechi. Definitely. Hell yeah, man. Absolutely. You deserve it.
He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun.
Alright, let's
We won
go.
the first round, but we...
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no... We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally
There they
made it
are, the
this far.
dynamic duo of murderers.
It's
What did you
already
saying?
been
We're
2.5
intellectuals.
years since we met.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, Ryuji is... He's not really the brains of the operation. He's more the muscle. Yeah.
Back then, you earned the media's attention as a young politician. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power.
How dare you? You like Akechi.
I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I did...
I made those troublesome opponents
He would have thought Akechi was insane.
and erased any
Akechi
trace
is
of that
insane.
scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart
He's just,
would trigger a psychotic
he's
lapse
also
or
a
mental
genius.
shutdown?
A crazy
When someone
genius.
like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd...
It's because I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved.
Well, my faith in you was I only need you using that power.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
So I've yet to romance a character. Who do you think, Silver, I should romance? I was thinking Kasumi. I mean, she's so cool. But, I already rejected Makoto, who would have been my second pick. But who did you romance?
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so...
This country's affairs have... The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't...
I must have...
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent
I mean, it is
fools.
touching that, like, the
I will
villain
lead this country to its revival.
is a politician, you know, trying to change the world in a forceful and murderous way.
Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times.
Romance why
That's the correct
On's the
way to
most
use
down
the
to earth.
metaverse.
Haru's adorable. She is adorable. And then there's always taboo teacher romance. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, the teacher was who I think I leveled her up probably the fastest. I think I got her to 10 first, which was nice because like her special, like that massage, whatever we want to call it, it's actually really, you can use it quite a bit. I'm glad I unlocked it as early as I did in this game.
Still,
because you're always going to the
stand out if there
metaverse
were
and coming out and you can call her and
scandals with your political rivals.
get to do another activity. It's nice. It's just, yeah, I think Kasumi is who I'm gunning for. Makoto would have been my second pick. If you do feel like, keep in mind there's not a Christmas date with her.
Which is why I made them
That's all right.
suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turned psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
So, who did you pick in your playthrough? Or did you romance everyone? I know that's an option too, but...
Opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
That's lame though, that there's not a Christmas date. So what? I'll get like paired up with Ryuji? Do like a bro hangout?
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations. But flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to... The current administration is... Even the government parties have begun splitting up. The time is... However, inauguration, I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
Oh, okay. That sucks that, like, Kasumi is not gonna... It's gonna... I'm not gonna get the Christmas date. That's lame. Yeah, I feel like An is like...
You're creating a powerful
She's kind of set up in a way where I could see why a lot of people would pick her.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me.
And she has been around with you like the entire game.
And for that, that is my duty as the
But it is weird that like there's like always like stuff with like her and Ryuji, and then Morgana fucking loves her too. So you're kind of like, it's like everyone loves her.
Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with...
I am thinking about the future, though.
Okay, Makoto has the most devout fan base. Yeah, Futaba, no, she's not even close. She acts like too, like, I don't know, she acts like a little girl, like your little sister. Definitely not. Yeah, Makoto, I can see why. I definitely dig Makoto.
Well, how do I put this?
Well then.
Alright, so
Let's
I
do
am
it.
gonna save here. And I'm probably gonna leave off here. I know. But I gotta make dinner and carry on. And do a few more things for the evening. You guys get it. You get it. But I want to thank everyone for stopping in today. Quite a lot of shout outs to give. You guys know I love all of you that come in. We got to watch a really cool part. I'm glad. You know, as I've been playing this game, there's been, you know, a few times that I've just picked it up and played it and didn't get a chance to, how would I rate the bosses so far? So, good question. I can't remember his name. Haru's dad, like, I did not like that boss battle at all. That one was like the most frustrating one because it was timed and it was hard to do the damage and I was using items the whole time. I felt like that one was easily the worst. Niijima, the one that we just did, that was like the coolest one visually. Kamashido, he definitely stands out, but his was like so bizarre, especially in the beginning of the game. But Kamashido is probably my second favorite. And then number one was probably Niijima. I like that entire palace. I like that it was like a little bit different. It wasn't all combat. It was like stealing coins, figuring things out. There's just a little bit more to it. Let's see. What other boss am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting another one. I'm gonna have to like look at the characters so I can remember. Oh, the criminal. I forget his name. He was kind of forgettable. I liked like when he was like the big pig with the piggy bank, but I didn't think he was that hard. I didn't have an issue going against him. So I guess that would be my order so far. And it looks like I'll have 2 more palaces after this. Shido, and then whatever the new one is that I haven't had a chance. I didn't look up anything with it. I just made sure that I leveled everyone up appropriately. Like the counselor, Kasumi, and Akechi, you got him up as high as possible. As well as, who else am I missing? It was Akechi, the counselor, oh, and Kasumi, I said it. Mechanically, depth-wise, Kanashiro's boss is quite interesting. Kamashido, yeah. Oh, Madorambe, yeah, see, I'm forgetting a lot of them. You can tell this game's long as shit. But, I mean, I liked them all, but I guess now that you have them laid out, let me rank them. I still think Niijima's castle, and then Kanashiro, with Akamura the Royal. Okay, okay. Madorambe was good. I didn't mind Madorambe. That one might be my third favorite then. Because they were like, remember he was like immune when wasn't able to take damage. You had to like take out, I think, like certain of the parts in a row. It was nice. Definitely different. But yeah, the Kanashiro was a bit easy from what I remember. Yeah. That's what I had to do. It was about hitting the weakness, doing a baton pass, and doing that. And of course, like, you're not going to have, your personas are not going to be perfect on the weakness, and with your party as well. So I used a lot of the items that did the affinity damage of whatever they were weak to, which worked and let you boost up. But it took me a few tries. That was the toughest one for me. But, so I did level everyone up accordingly, so I'll be able to do the palace. The new palace, which I don't know anything about. I'm assuming it obviously has to do with the counselor and Kasumi, and I don't know if it's Akechi as well. It might be. But I am gonna leave off here. Yes, I gotta make dinner. But thank you for popping in, Silver. I appreciate it. And hopefully I'll talk to you next time when we're doing this, the next palace. Updates for this game. I'm gonna just probably grind this game out and finish it, because I did get a PS5 finally. Took me, I don't know how many attempts, probably 30-40 attempts of when they go live, me clicking, you know, Best Buy, Walmart, everything. Finally did get one, and through Walmart, but it will not arrive until after the new year. Looks like first week of January, so I'm excited for that. So I want to finish this game, and then this PS4 will go to the other room and start collecting dust. It's like my fiance is going to probably play it quite a bit. But next games after with the PS5, I want to play Returnal. I've been wanting to play that game for a while. I love the studio. Housemarque is great. I've played a handful of their games, from Resogun to, there's quite a few that I can't think of right now, but I've played about like 3 or 4 of their games. So Returnal I will play, and the new Spider-Man, Miles Morales. And Spider-Man has some hype right now, of course. Everyone's seeing it in theaters. So those are at least the 2 PS5 games that I can't wait to play. And we'll just be waiting for the new Horizon, God of War. A lot of really good things to look forward to. But I am going to attempt to stream this game as much as possible over the next 2 weeks, and hopefully have it wrapped up. But I want to thank everyone for stopping in today. It was a cool moment in this game, you know, finally getting the interrogation, the reveal, and it being 130 hours in the making. So it was cool to have people in here, and it not being a quiet stream where I'm just talking to myself. So if you haven't already, guys, you know where I'm going with this. Hit that follow button, bottom right hand corner. It's purple. It says follow. Hit it. It's free. It helps me. You can always sub me if you love me, and I will be back in a couple days streaming hopefully the next palace. Alright, I'll see you. Everyone enjoy the rest of their Tuesday.